Monkey sits down to work. He opens his laptop. He tells himself, "Today I'll be productive." 30 seconds later, he's checking a text. 60 seconds later, he's scrolling memes. By minute 3, he's deep into a top 10 smartest animals video, ironically featuring himself. Monkey swears he's trying. He really wants to focus. But every time he does, it feels like his brain short-circuits. Suddenly his phone buzzes. His leg twitches. His thoughts scatter like birds. He's not lazy. He's fragmented. Because Monkey's brain wasn't built for the 2025 attention economy. It was built for survival in the jungle. So when every sound, ping, and flash competes for his attention, his ancient brain gets overwhelmed. Today, we're cracking open Monkey's skull, metaphorically, to see why he can't focus for 10 minutes and how to rewire that broken attention circuit, one neuron at a time. Chapter 1. The attention war inside Monkey's brain. Inside Monkey's head, there's a battle between two armies, the prefrontal cortex, commander of focus, strategy and discipline, and the limbic system, a chaos gremlin obsessed with novelty, pleasure and survival. Every time Monkey starts working, the prefrontal cortex tries to say, "We're focusing now," but the limbic system interrupts. "Bored, scroll, snack, maybe check if someone liked that meme." The result? A tug of war every 8 seconds. That's the average human attention span, shorter than a goldfish. But here's the trick. It's not that Monkey can't focus. It's that his environment constantly resets his attention system before it can lock in. Every notification is a mini dopamine spike followed by a crash. Each crash makes Monkey crave the next spike. And each spike rewires his brain to expect stimulation on demand. Over time, his neural pathways for deep work weaken, just like unused muscles. Focus isn't lost, it's atrophied. If Monkey's brain were a gym, the treadmill would be dusty and the snack bar would be glowing neon. But the good news is muscles can be rebuilt, and so can attention. With training, not guilt. Chapter 2. Monkey's brain is running on switch mode. Monkey thinks he's multitasking. He's not. He's context switching, jumping from one mental tab to another every few seconds. Every switch costs energy. Studies show it takes 23 minutes for the brain to fully refocus after an interruption. So when Monkey checks his phone for just a second, he's actually throwing away almost half an hour of mental efficiency. It's like trying to read a scroll while someone keeps slapping it out of your hands. Each switch dumps a bit of cortisol, the stress hormone, into his bloodstream. That stress tells his brain, "We're in danger." So the brain diverts energy away from logic, straight into survival mode. Monkey's not calm, he's mentally firefighting. The longer this continues, the shorter his focus sessions get. He doesn't just lose attention, he loses capacity. His brain becomes a tab graveyard, filled with unfinished thoughts and constant restarts. He ends the day exhausted, not from work, but from switching. Chapter 3. The chemistry of distraction. Monkey's distractions aren't random, they're engineered. Every app, every notification, every "you might also like" is a dopamine slot machine, promising just one more hit. Dopamine isn't pleasure, it's anticipation. So Monkey's brain keeps chasing the next ping instead of the current task. Each time he scrolls instead of focusing, his brain rewards that decision. Neurons that fire together wire together. Over time, distraction prime reward becomes Monkey's default setting. He's teaching his brain to love interruptions and hate boredom. But boredom is where focus begins. It's the silence before the symphony. Without boredom, there's no depth, only noise. And here's the cruel joke. The same brain chemistry that made Monkey's ancestors hunt mammoths now makes him refresh TikTok. Chapter 4. The 10-minute focus experiment. Can Monkey rebuild his attention span? Yes, But it starts small. Scientists call it attentional training, and the secret weapon is incremental focus time. Monkey starts with 10 minutes, that's it. No phone, no notifications, just one task. At first, it's agony. His brain screams, check your messages, you might be missing something. But around minute 5, something shifts. His mind stops fighting and starts flowing. This is called the focus threshold, the point where the prefrontal cortex takes control and the noise fades. If Monkey repeats this daily, 10 minutes becomes 20, then 40, then 90. Like muscle training, focus grows with repetition and recovery. It's not about forcing concentration. It's about creating the conditions for it. Even monks started small. Monkey just has to start somewhere. Chapter 5? Rewiring Monkey's environment. Monkey can't rely on willpower alone. Focus is a design problem, not a discipline problem. So he changes his environment to make distractions impossible. He puts his phone in another room. He sets visual cue, a clean desk, a single open notebook, a timer. He works in blocks, not blobs, 25 minutes on, 5 minutes off. During focus blocks, no multitasking. During breaks, full relaxation. This rhythm mimics the brain's ultradian cycles, waves of energy and rest that peak every 90 minutes. By working with his biology, Monkey stops fighting his attention. He starts using it. He builds a ritual. Same time, same space, same cue. Over time, his brain learns, when this candle is lit, we focus. Conditioning, simple, powerful. Chapter 6. The flow state. After a week, something magical happens. Monkey sits down to work, and time disappears. Minutes melt into hours. He's not forcing himself anymore. He's immersed. This is the flow state, the brain's optimal performance mode, where dopamine, norepinephrine, and serotonin synchronize. Every sense sharpens. Every action feels effortless. The same brain that couldn't focus for 10 minutes is now thriving in deep concentration. Monkey realizes that focus was never about trying harder. It was about removing friction, embracing boredom, and training his brain to love stillness. He finishes a task, feels proud, no dopamine crash, no guilt, just quiet satisfaction. The final lesson. Monkey smiles. The notifications still exist. The distractions haven't vanished. But now, his brain doesn't chase them. He's discovered something ancient and powerful. The mind isn't built for constant stimulation. It's built for mastery. And mastery doesn't begin with focus. It begins with learning to be bored on purpose. Because the ability to do nothing without needing something, that's the real superpower of the modern age.